favorite things was what Rob brought out about it's not about who your upline is.
Yes.
It's the downline that you are going to create. So don't go complaining about your upline. Don't ever do it. You need them, but you don't need them to build your business. It's not contingent on them or their availability. You are the CEO of your own company. You can bring on who you want to work with. And when I'm crowned on stage, I'm going to remind all of you of that. Jesse?
It's been such an opportunity to be with every one of you here. The vibe that we get, this family is incredible. I know for me, going into this, the products have helped me so much with my health that was my focus, was helping others with their health. And after this weekend, I'm shifting. Still, the products are amazing, but my shift is the business, because what we can offer to people is beyond anything anybody else can offer. So that's my takeaway, shifting my mindset to this is the number one product that Purium offers, the business. And so we will be at Diamond Club, and our hope is to be here next year at Crown.
Okay, show of hands. I'll get you in a second.
Sonia, when you're talking.
Who was not going to come at first and then decided to? All right, I'm gonna go with Kelly first. Come on up, and then we'll go. And then what are your thoughts? Anyone who had that situation now that you've come?
Okay, so wasn't gonna come, had a big family thingy, everybody was dragging their feet, you know, all the things, blah, blah, blah. I woke up one day and I was like, I need to be here. And I'm so glad I came. A million takeaways, the energy of Dave and Amy, seeing them in person, seeing him sit on the floor. You don't get it unless you're really, really here. So another takeaway is action. So I have no problem sharing my story on social media. I love doing that. So my shift is to go from attraction marketing to action marketing. So you need both. Yeah. So if you're on the flip side and you're great at calling people but not great at sharing your story, from everybody that I've seen, all of the leaders, they're doing both. So take away.
Excellent. Okay, one more. Wasn't going to come and then decided to come, and what's the result?
Yeah, so Melissa, I've known her for years. I'm really embarrassed to say this because I've had so many business opportunities and I already live the lifestyle, and the money isn't like a really deciding factor for me. So it was really about the product for me. I've enjoyed it. She kept being persistent with me. I had a sailing trip planned. It is a love of mine. I really didn't want to cancel it. And then it's so crazy. Like, you really have to take those moments to look deep inside about what you really, really want, what your purpose is. Because in that one phone call, persistency, she called me back and she's like, get yourself on a plane. And in that moment, I thought of not just like how I was feeling inside, but also like crazy business ideas like that. And I got here, I brought someone with me, like $360 to attend a convention that Rita just heard about it. She literally just opened her box last week. And so people might not understand. I have friends in the trade show business. This is a very reasonably priced weekend, like very reasonably priced. But if you don't know anything about it, you might not know that. So Rita's here with me. She's burnt out, she's upstairs. but I came, I brought her, and after the first day, I thought, okay, this is all I needed. Like, one day was enough.
The first morning she said, I have found my tribe.
and it's not just about tribe, it's like all of it together. So seeing Dave and Amy, I'm embarrassed because I know Melissa, I know she's successful, I know like she's authentic. Somehow I still needed to meet Dave and Amy.
Thank you. We got to keep an eye on the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You will hear more from Paula at Diamond Club.
Yeah, you'll hear, if you didn't hear what Melissa said, you'll hear more from her at Diamond Club.
Yes.
Okay, I think Jackie Childs, you had your hand up.
60 seconds or less. Right here.
I loved what the whole fab, everything at that last panel. But what Roz said is going to stick with me, the illustration about getting on an airplane that doesn't know where it's going. And so all of us as leaders, we need to know where we're going, right? We have incredible trainings from Mastermind and everything telling us you have to have confidence, you have to lead the way that you want to be seen and all of those things, but that was just stuck it in my mind. So I need to show people I'm going to, which is using assumptive language, all the things we've been taught, but having that stick in my head. And then we're still a downline. So with my upline mentors, never forgetting to tell the Uber driver where I want to go because they can't help me if they don't know. So that was my big takeaway.
Perfect. 60 seconds or less.
60 seconds or less. All right. First of all, I just want to tell what Amy said about your weight and your size does not define your health. So I know many feel they can't do this because it's a health food program, but you can't hear me? Wow, usually I'm super loud. All right, so Amy, when she said about your weight, your size does not define your health, don't make it about yourself, make it about other people. That's my number one takeaway. Number two, I love all the couples that are here, the husbands supporting their wives supporting their husbands. Get on that social media, do the reels together because that makes a difference. I didn't start watching Melissa until I started seeing Justin on there because I thought he was very funny and I like to see what he said. So, there you go.
I absolutely loved the business opportunity information, and I feel really comfortable doing the nutritional reset launches. But the business opportunity Zooms, I've never done one before, but I'm going to do it for all of my brand partners. We're gonna do so many of them. So that's what it is.
And guess what? And your husband, John, Mr. Three Things.
Oh man.
Get that story out quick. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
When's our next business opportunity?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Mind meld. This Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do a business opportunity Zoom. You know about the inviting. You guys are pros at it. Just keep doing that. You saw the verbiage. And we're going to add the videos of Melissa doing the verbiage to the landing page that has the toolkit. So Tracy's going to do that for me. Oh, you heard me say that up on the stage today.
And then we're going to follow up.
Follow up. Fortune's in the follow up.
Okay, who's next?
Is that on your Zoom?
Fortune's follow-up.
Yes.
Next year?
Okay, next year, Erica. And then Terry.
So a lot of variables against me in getting here, lots of factors, but I'm here, and I'm so grateful that I gotta be louder. I'm so grateful that I was able to make it, and I realized, looking in the mirror one day, and I'm like, it's important to me because I'm worth it. And it might sound selfish that I am my reason why, but if I don't take care of myself and my type 1 diabetes, how can I be there for my kids and everything that they need and the help that their special needs need? So I love, there was a paragraph that brought out the ChatGPT, and I thought, wow, how does this all come full circle? But it said, you accomplished it by never giving up. Even when life got heavy, you powered through. You became the best version of yourself, loved yourself more deeply, and trusted your own voice. You led with conviction. And I have a brand partner here with me, and I'm so glad I showed up. I can't imagine not being here with you, Shannon. Thank you.
So I wanted to say something that I was so proud of this team, because one of the things, Sonia, I mean, this is amazing, because one of the things I remember Tracy saying that she didn't think that there was as many people here as last year, but when I'm looking in this room, I'm thinking like we had half of the convention there. That was us, more than that. So that is an example of, yes, we have the most amazing upline that has trained us to help our downline. And I was so proud when I heard, you know, that last question that was asked to the Fab, you know, when somebody said that they didn't feel like their upline, they felt like they weren't there. I said, I know that's not us. Because we have the best training, the best upline. And so because of that, we've been able to train our team. 10 people that was able to come that I've just been able to be because of my training to help and more. And they're saying there's going to be hundreds. We're going to be 100 times more than we were this week, and we're all going to be at Diamond Club.
Yes.
So thank you all. Thanks, Dave and Amy. And the one thing is, you know, we are the small people that we have the best product, but we need the more people out there to bring this out.
That's right. Thank
you. Who's next? Next chair. Did you have your hand up, Anthony? Come on up. You got to raise your hand high when you're ready to share. Don't be shy.
Or just start lining up.
Yeah,
start lining up. It's a great idea,
line
Tara.
up. We did that last year. I forgot about that. Everybody just get in a line if you want to share.
Yeah, if you want to share, get in line.
All right, I want to thank everybody.
Come up here. Right here.
Come up here? Right here?
Nice and loud.
This is the mark?
Go. That's fun. Get it.
I want to thank everybody. I want to thank, first of all, Sam and Michelle for inviting me. I mean, they are a major power couple. Everybody give it up to them. But for the people that have inspired them, I want to say that we have so much power on this team, but the powerful people, like the Michelles and Justins, like Sonia and Doug, they're so humble that if you know them in person, you would have never guessed the power or the things that they have. So tap into that, because their humility is the reason why that I'm here. And I love you guys. And now I got a bigger family. And so hopefully you guys invite me. Adopt me.
Love you, Anthony.
And, oh, sorry, you can come on up. If you were at the gala last night, Anthony has got some moves.
My name is Tony Ortiz. I'm not a brand partner, my wife is. So that makes me a mom.
Welcome to the club.
And I've done everything I can for Becca. I will continue to do that. I'm doing it now. I appreciate that. But what I really, really appreciate is the support that she gets from this organization. And that's second to none. So I'm gonna say a few names. Sari, Tara, Crystal, Melissa, and so thank you very much. I appreciate the support that my wife gets here. She really,
Thank you for bringing her.
yeah. Love you, Becca.
Hi everybody, my name is Amy Lindholm. I've been doing this for 2 years. This is my second convention. I was very inspired at this convention, so much so as during Carolina Teasdale's part, she had said something about, oh, I gotta look at my notes because I'm nervous. 1 second.
You got this, Amy.
Okay, she says, be brave enough to walk away from the wrong life. And I was like, I know somebody that needs this. And so I text Melissa during the convention, but I said, Melissa, this girl, she's a friend of mine, and she texted me this, because I said, Stacy, I can see you up on the stage. This is you, this is your thing. And she said, this is so crazy that you're texting me this right now, because funny you should say that, because I'm at work right now and I'm saying to myself, I do not want to do this anymore. I can't take it. So we're going to be on a three-way text soon.
That's taking what she learned, inspiration, and putting it into action. Great job, Amy.
Good job, Amy.
Yeah, go ahead. No, Justin, go ahead.
I just know that they weren't going to come, and they did come.
That's right. We're so glad we did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so I wrote down a few takeaways. I loved Amy's part. Thought that was just what I needed. Louder. It's not really my thing.
You're doing good.
Yeah, I loved Amy's part. Needed that. Your conviction and your convenience don't live on the same block.
I love that.
Also, the trees, how we support each other.
I love that.
It's really cool. I'm really excited to use ChatGPT. I did not finish the letter it wrote me because it was too real. But I gave it my goals, the things that I need to do, and I have a feeling that I'm going to get irritated with it, but it's going to remind me of what I need to do daily. And then I really liked the point that you can do anything, you can't do everything. So pick Purium and stick with it.
First of all, I just love, just like everybody else, just being here with the Purium family. IRL was just so fantastic to really feel the hugs and the warmth, and that Dave and Amy literally have created this whole family with all of us. But also, I especially appreciated Carolina's part because it just expanded my view on who to approach, even about going for people that are seemingly successful with these big time jobs, and knowing that what we have to offer them is actually going to make them so much happier.
I just wanted to say I've had a hard year, and I've talked to so many of you here that have had a hard year, and that's one reason I came, because I knew I wasn't alone. I know the value of what we have, but this just reaffirmed all that value, and I knew it would. That's why I was here. And my favorite was Michelle, when she said, when the value is high, our excuses are low. We will show up even on the difficult or hard days, even when it seems impossible, and I needed to hear that. So thank you.
Of course. Safe travels.
Bye, everyone. We love you
Bye,
guys.
Bye,
Bye all, bye all.
Is that your purse? I really took away, I think it was Raw's part, talking about duplication. And when he said that if you were gifted a business as successful as Amazon or Google, and it had 246 people that worked just like you, what would the business be like? And for myself, not only applying that, but also for my BPs as they come on, because we can make anything out of this business that we want, just matching their expectations to their actions. And the size business that they want, they have to have the actions to match that.
In Amy's Q&A this morning, she said that they have more people in their quality department than they do in their marketing department. That is really key. And I look forward to sharing that with other people. I appreciated, this convention has helped me find my Purium voice. I already had a voice, but it helped me find my Purium voice. And I appreciated the thought that I help people who, because I know what it's like to, now I show others how to. So that little formula is going to help me find my Purium voice. The last takeaway for me is the fact that this really is network marketing, not that magic marketing. And so if and that stage one where we're planting seeds is the longest stage. So I have to set aside the time to make it work and work it.
Okay, so as of 8 days ago, I was not going to be here. I was going to have to miss 2 of my busiest days out of 3 days that I work. I trade hours for dollars. I'm a hairstylist, and I Melissa texted me and she said, "Are you coming to convention?" And I said, "No, but of course I'm buying the virtual ticket," thinking that would be enough. She picks up the phone, calls me, and says, "You have to come." Long story short, one, I didn't want to disappoint her. And then two, I was like, okay, I've been reading all these books about manifestation and I've been manifesting, but also one of the things they talk about is surrounding yourself with the people that have achieved the goals that you're trying to achieve. And I think one of the things being in network marketing is the people that are closest to us, they don't want us to fail, but they think they think we will. And so last year I watched it virtually and I learned a lot. Being here in person, I felt a lot. You can feel the energy, you can feel the shift, and being around all the people that have achieved those goals or are going for the same goals you are, it's a whole nother level. So Melissa, thank you for keeping me accountable and
proud of you.
making sure I came.
You made the right choice. We love you, Molly.
Okay, so I have 8 billion takeaways.
A little bit more.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
1 minute.
I have 8 billion takeaways. So 1 minute is I want you guys to do an exercise for me. Everybody close your eyes. Do it. Don't cheat. Everybody close your eyes. Who in this room has ever felt awkward when having a conversation with someone? Raise your hand. Okay, put your hands down. Open your eyes. Everybody. Everybody has felt awkward. Even Melissa Hansen raised her hand. She's felt awkward. So don't let that feeling stop you. Everybody feels awkward. Just keep talking to people. By the way, this is what I wrote down on my paper, and I wrote crown speech. So if you hear this again later, that's because this is a practice for that. But the reason I'm saying it now is because we let our awkwardness stop us. We let it stop us. So don't let it stop you. And now I expect a lot of people to stand up and give shares.
Awesome.
I don't know why I feel like nervous all the time, but I'm glad to be here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Christine Roseberry. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. But I'm glad that I had the opportunity because I wasn't going to come. But I am so glad. And when they say, what does renew mean to you? I was like, getting rid of the old and starting new, doing something different, even if what you're doing is working, but try something new. I am gonna reach for the stars, so to speak. I'm not gonna put limits in front of me. I can't let people put limits in front of me. When I started in September, and I think the business started, I didn't want to do the business, but it just happened that way. I'm with Madi. She's our upline, according to then Tabitha, then Christina. And it happened that way. And so she, after Diamond convention, she said, you know, you can go to Blue. And I'm like, what about green? But when I came here, I was like, I'm going to Blue. Yeah. Because I have to get to green to get to blue. So I don't have to think the next level. Keep thinking up. And that's what my upline has told me. Think bigger. And so I have big dreams. I remember when I first started nursing school, the teacher told a student, you will never be a nurse. I look at her and I say, don't let no one tell you what you're not going to be. If you want to be a nurse, you're going to be a nurse. I'm going to take this business far. I wasn't planning on it, but after all the seminars and the explosion of Purium across the world, wherever I go, Purium is coming with me. Yeah. I gotta get my business cards together, get my presentation together. I'm going to explode because I'm going to talk about what I love, getting people healthy. If I can do that as a nurse, I can do that just talking about health. That's right. Talking about Purium. Thank you.
Great job. And that's one of the 3 diamonds that Madi said. She came to the convention last year and then had got 3 people on board who became diamond and brought them to Diamond Club. That's one of her diamonds. Great job.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Wilson. I'm a kindergarten teacher. And last year when Melissa asked me, like, why am I doing this? And I said, I'm never gonna stop teaching. because I love that I get to change lives, these little lives. But today, this weekend, has opened my eyes to just like how many thousands of lives I can change. And somebody shared with me today that my story is changing lives in Canada. My story. And I didn't even want to share it. Dominique, she pushed me like, if you want to succeed, this is what you need to do. And I did it uncomfortable. I hated it. I thought it was cringy. Who's gonna listen to my story? Who cares about me? I don't even care about me. And so, if you're uncomfortable, do it anyways. Who cares? You can change someone's life out there. You never heard of them, you don't know their name, but you can inspire the world to change.
We love you.
All right, Ashley.
Deep breath.
How are you supposed to do that after this?
Renew
Wow, that's such a powerful story. Yeah, so, you know, coming here and seeing like so many of the people that I've been following online forever, and that I've just, like, I see their authenticity, and you've always questioned like whether it's real or not, and then you're coming here and you see that it's just so real, and that possibility is so attainable, and I want it, and I'm focusing in on my why, and I have all this inspiration to pull from, and like an amazing upline. Like, I love that whole analogy of the up and down. I can't quite repeat it right now, but it's renewed me. I have a Connect call on Tuesday, booking another one on Wednesday. I'm gonna do the 90-day run, and I'm gonna make the best of it. And there's really no reason to fail. So yeah,
you got this.
I love it.
Ashley.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I was one of the ones who wasn't going to come, but Tara kept encouraging me to come. She even found someone for me to room with, although they didn't make it. But then that all worked itself out in the end anyhow. I had 3 different roommates, but it's all worked out. But I'm glad I came, because a lot of it is because of what Amy said, because when she said that size doesn't matter, I know that I'm healthy. I know that I've never had high blood pressure. I've never had high cholesterol. Everything is perfect except somewhat my bones. But I just need to get past thinking that other people will not be able to see beyond the size and see that there is health in this. So I'm going to try harder.
Leanne, do you want to share? I'm looking at you and putting you totally on the spot. Come on up, Leanne. Come on, Leanne.
We need you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You'll be putting someone else on the spot next
This is Leanne's first convention. Leanne is crushing it. I got to give you a little shout. I think I might have given you a shout on our normal mastermind. She signed up a doctor in her town who is so stoked about the ULT. He did Transformation Now. He's already gotten 5 within like 3 days. Got 5 of his patients on it. He had Fast Start Director, and he's still going. So, but yeah, share what you got. Share what you got. But no, that was it. But what you got out of this is your first convention, and you came with Ariel. And
yeah, this has just been amazing for me. Oh, the paper. Hurry up. Oh, I don't speak publicly, but I do today. And what I want to say is Ariel brought me into this, and she was very persistent. We were in the same NTA program together. And I am a health coach at Provo Health at a wellness center, and everything that I have and that I'm doing with my clients is working. And so I kept turning her down, and then finally I said, okay, I'll try it. And then 6 days in, I was like, oh my gosh. Wow. Like, I already thought that I was doing a good thing, but this was like next level. And then in my workout classes, my trainer that's seen me for years was like, what are you doing? Something's different about you, your energy. And I felt it. And I just wanted to shout out to the world.
Just speak out.
I just wanted to like shout out to the world. And then people started like coming to my mind, and like this doctor that I used to work with, and that fear inside the brain, you know, goes, no, don't do it. No, he's not gonna be interested. But so I had my book with me, and I made an appointment with him. We sat down together because we talked about working together, and his business is thriving and busy and blown up, right? But I sat there and I thought, I can't do anything else with him but this. This is next. This is what people need. And so I just went for it. I pulled out my book. You just pull out your book and you show the pages, and he could feel my energy. He was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm so tired of supplements. And how did you find this? So don't be afraid.
Yes.
So now, don't be afraid to stand here.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me put this off. That was awesome. Now,
your glasses.
now she's gonna go back and tell. Are those her glasses? Yes. Leanne, here you go. Now imagine she's gonna be able to go back to this guy and be like, "Oh my gosh, this is more than what we even thought." I met the owners. I saw their integrity, their heart. It's all about the mission. You're like exploding with excitement that you're gonna convey to him. Come on up. I'm sorry, I missed you before.
So I'm Anna. I'm really glad to be here in person because the connection and the conversations are at a like much deeper level. And I'm just so grateful to have the continued support because like in June I was like, I didn't even enroll anyone new, and I was like starting to feel discouraged. And then, but my team say, you know, keep going. So then like last Monday I enrolled someone new, and then being here I connected with Melissa because she has a team that's like an hour away from where I live, and I'm gonna join their Superfood Social. And then I do want to be in Diamond Club this fall, and so I'm gonna take actions every day.
Good
on
job,
that.
Anna.
So,
We're proud of you.
thank
Pretend like you're talking to Doug. Project your
Hi,
voice.
Doug.
There you go.
That's good. That's a perfect
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. If you can close your eyes. No, I'm just playing. I am so grateful to be here. This really revitalized my spirit, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get to Crown. And I am not playing. And last year, when I say something, I mean it, okay? So last year, I had 0 brand partners. This year, Mom, please stand up. She's on fire. She's going to Diamond Club with me. And that's not all. My other brand partner, Shirley, was on virtual. She's set a goal to hit Diamond and go to Diamond Club.
Nice.
So 2 diamonds right
Nice
there.
work, Rita.
It's happening.
So, my name is Dusty Lassiter. I belong to the very tall man. I wasn't gonna come, and our team ran a fantastic incentive, and so Jesse won a ticket for a very discounted price. So of course I have to come because I'm not gonna let him come by himself. And I wasn't really looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it for him because I knew that he was gonna love it, and I knew it was gonna help his drive, and I just didn't think I was gonna get the same thing out of it. But being here has totally changed everything. Carolina's part, I was ready to like quit my job. I just want to do Purium. So I'm very, very excited about the future and really touched by the team. Sorry.
and I'm really thankful.
I'm a huge fan of Leslie. So all of you know that, her and I feel like we can... I am a huge fan of Leslie. I love her book. I love her. We talk, we connect. She is amazing. So whenever she brings it, it means so much. So what she talked about was going rim to rim, which sounds amazing if you're into that. But it wasn't easy, and she had her knee hurt. She had to find someone to go with her. She had to go to PT. She had to get the right boots, like all of these steps to go rim to rim, and that's what we have to do. And we may fail, and if you know me, I don't like to fail. I do not. And we have to get that in our head that it's just one little step, and maybe you do fail, but you learn, and then you come back stronger, and you keep doing that. So Leslie and I talked in the hallway, and I said, okay, give it to me straight. Why can I do this, and this in life, and I can't do Purium the way I want to do it? And we talked, and she said, trust. You don't trust people. And I'm like, I know, I want to do it all myself. That's not Purium. So if you think you can do Purium by yourself, you can't. So journal, see a therapist, do whatever you have to do, but learn to trust.
Tamar came all the way from Hawaii.
Sonia's dragging me up here.
I don't want you to regret it.
Okay, this is my first convention. I've been in the Purium for 3 months. I went off with a running start, got to executive the first month, and then I kind of dropped the ball. And I was not one of the people that talked to Amy about feeling like your upline is disappointed in you, but I've really felt that way. Because I came in so strong, and everyone's like, you're gonna be in Diamond, and I was just like, I just kind of like got overwhelmed, felt under pressure, and I just dropped the ball. But with that said, coming here and meeting everyone and feeling the community, and when I look around the room, I'm just like, anyone can do this. So many people from so many walks of life, and anyone can do it. And I look at everyone, I'm like, I want this in my downline. Yeah. And also one more thing is to get more conviction about the products, because part of me is like, well, why is this? Why not that? Because there's so much out there. And to sit with Dave yesterday in the room and have him just really talk about why this is so important and that we're changing the world.
That's right. Excellent. Thank you. And sometimes, I know, because if you don't mind me sharing, because this has happened to everybody. Sometimes you get some no's, and because you've expressed that, and then you get a little discouraged. Can I tell you something that will give you some hope? The one with the hat here, she said no to me. Okay? Ariel didn't say yes right away. You said no, okay? So you just have to keep going. People don't know what they don't know. They're not ready. They're too busy right now. They don't have enough information. They may lead you to someone. They may give you a referral. They may be watching you. They're going to keep watching you. And this is not just for Tamar. This is everybody. They're watching what you're doing. And when they are ready, if you're consistent and you're not on 1 month, off 1 month, and because people can fall into that, you're the one they're going to come to. They're going to be like, hey, they're still doing this. It must work. I'm ready now. Circumstances change. And you can I always say, like, go back to the people, for anybody here, when you first started, the people that maybe you talked to and said no, and some of you have been here, many people have been here a lot longer than you, Tamar, like maybe people they talked to a year ago or 2 years ago, go back to them and say, hey, I want to check in with you and see how you're doing, what you've been up to, and I want to share something with you. Let's catch up. I want to give you an update. Remember that thing I talked to you about a year ago? You're never going to believe what happened. and then give them an update. And it's not pressure or anything, just tell them what happened, and it might inspire them to get on board. You want to add something?
Wait, you said yeah. I wanted to share, so I was like, yes.
Oh, okay.
When you're ready.
Justin's always got something really good to add.
I was just thinking of something because we've obviously seen all these heartfelt shares from everybody that get emotional, and I try not to get emotional because you already heard I cry more. But this business is like, and I've heard Melissa say this business is a self-development book with a paycheck. So sometimes we look in the mirror and we might not like what we see. But if we keep trying to...
Go, Justin.
If we, thank you, Dominic. If we keep pushing forward and the consistency, it'll eventually grow. And eventually, this whole room will be full because this room is bigger than the room it was last year. This team has grown bigger than it was last year, and that's because we're growing, and everyone else here is growing. And another analogy, I always love sports analogies. So everyone, who likes home runs? If you go to a baseball game, we just went to a baseball, we love to watch the home run, the fireworks go off, and we're like, sweet. But games are not always won on home runs. And you have to be in the batter's box to get a hit. So if you're over here on the sideline, you're never gonna get a hit. But you have to get in the batter's box and you have to swing. And the thing that wins games is singles. Singles win game. You don't always have to hit a home run. Not every brand partner is gonna just shoot right up, but if you are in the batter's box, you take that, you swing at every ball that comes your way, you eventually will get a hit. And then they're also won by RBIs. So once you get someone on base, you gotta help them by getting another little hit so that the bases can advance and then you'll score. So just keep going and the business will build.
Okay, Cami, this is my awkward chair because I am the queen of awkward. I have so
awkward.
much confidence in this company and these products, but I do not have confidence in myself. And when they called my name up there, I felt like such an imposter. I don't know how I could be standing up there with these incredible people, but meeting so many of you. You guys are phenomenal. You're amazing. Each of your stories and where you came from and being around that and getting this training and the support of this team, I don't feel incapable. I feel capable now. Yeah. I feel like this isn't just this would be nice or this is a great idea, but I see myself doing this, us doing this, my husband, my mop, he's ready to support me all in, and I'm gonna be a Diamond Club.
Doug, can you hear me?
Doug!
No.
Doug!
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I'm gonna use notes. I'm not gonna have eye contact because it's gonna make me very emotional.
Come a little closer, Joey.
Okay. So, what do a knife, a mind, and a sense of purpose have in common? They can be dulled, but also they can be sharpened. So, a knife dulls with use, but when you care for it, it regains its edge. The mind gets foggy from distractions and burnout, but with rest and intention, it finds clarity. And purpose can be dulled by the weight of challenges, setbacks, and just trying to hold it all together.
You got this.
I've been there. There were moments this past year when the obstacles made me question everything, my clarity, my calling, my energy to keep going. But this Purium Convention, every one of your stories, my amazing leaders that have been anchors, my team, my friends, my family,
who has been such an inspiration. It reminded me of who I am. It helped me to sharpen my fire again, my focus, my mission to help people truly heal naturally and powerfully. So,
Hang on, Joey. Pause for a second. Okay.
sometimes you don't need a new path. You just need to sharpen your mission. You can't do it alone. We are all better together, and I want to thank each and every one of you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you.
You gotta put that on the chat.
We love you, Joey. Doug, good? Awesome. First of all, can I get a raise of hands of all the husbands that are supporting our wives? 100%. Okay? Keep them up. Wives, how do you feel about the person to raise your hand? You women, wives, are here supporting Purium. You guys are the face, ultimately, behind Amy and Dave. But you have the support of your husbands, right? If you don't, you husbands, I'm speaking to you personally, get on board, figure out what your wives are doing to support them. They will grow farther. We have the husbands here that are supporting. Sam, Justin, Doug, right? Multiples. Be the husband that your wife can rely on. She will take you farther within the business. I am trying to support that with my wife. It was when we got here, how can you do what you can do? You have too much on your plate already. Which is true, but it didn't matter. Make time, support your wives. They will take you where you need to go.
So on that note, I looked at Justin and I was just like, Justin, and I was sharing with him kind of what my new commitments were. But let me start with, big thanks to my daughter, Cynthia, who's got a renewed vision and where she's going. I told this to Dom about a year ago, and I said, she's my hero because she's been walking around with all kinds of pain that I wasn't even aware of as her dad. I just thought she woke up grumpy in the morning, right? And she needed that first cup of coffee, but she was actually literally neuropathy, fibromyalgia, and a whole host of other autoimmune disorders that she had went to the doctors. I knew how frequent she was visiting the doctors, going to the hospital. And I was like, oh man, I was like, as a dad, right? You're like always concerned. You're scared for your kids and you want them to be well. And you want to do, whatever you can so that they're right, that your kids are right. And I want her to be a 5-star crown. And if that's gonna happen, I gotta do what it's gonna take. And Justin and I were cutting it up earlier, and he's all like, man, it's simple, dude. He's all like, just do the system, just follow the system, trust the system, as Melissa says, And it was like, that's something I have not been doing. And I've been like, trying to do it different. Because I ran my own business. I ran my own gig for 30 years. So I got that stigma coming in. Like, I know how to do it. I can get it done. I know who to talk to, blah, 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 whatever. Right? But it ain't that complicated. It's way more simpler. And I really thank you, bro, for, for them words, man. I mean, it was like, it was cool, man. No, I mean, So check it out. I read scripture every morning, and I was up reading scripture, and it's all about love. And for whatever reason, it came to me as like, that's Melissa, right? I go, Melissa is really all about love. And then I was thinking like, you know what, really? That's Dave and Amy. Dave and Amy are all about love. And I'm all about love. That's
right.
Right? I'm all about love. Right? I'm all about love. Gotta go.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm here, Justin, is the reason why he came up here. That's the reason why I actually decided to come up here because of what he just did. Nice. So anyway, let me just say this. The reason why I'm here in Purium and the products and the company and all that kind of good stuff is because, if you can hear me in the back, I don't know if you all heard the song, The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. Yeah. So I married her. Okay. Now I'm that's what I'm talking about. So in my opinion, I'm sure other opinions are different around here. Others are in that position, but in my opinion, that's the most beautiful girl in the world. Okay, that's why I'm here. But just listening to some of the ladies in here, a lot of you, it's convinced me that something I already knew, but it's kind of confirmation, that we live in an administration, not the American, I'm not talking about the American administration, bigger than that, in a worldwide administration that is engineered by a mastermind. And if you know who Caleb and Sophia is, you know who that individual is also. All right, now, gotcha. So that being the case, one of the things that does, it beats down our women. So we men, mops, we gotta mop the floor, get all that out of the way, take out the trash and get all that out of the way so our women can thrive, okay? So we get behind them, keep telling them, they don't believe us, but keep telling them they are worth it, they are more than enough. So now, before I run out of time, good job, Melissa. So I got.
No, you're well over time.
I'm over. Okay.
All done.
There it is. Okay. So better sleep, better focus, better energy. Better get you some. You still can.
I just wanted to say I just started in January, and I've been letting my fear get in the way, and I just really realized during this convention it's so good to be here with all of you guys because it's really given me the confidence that I didn't have before. I'm still scared, but I know that I have to just do it. That's it. You know, I'm not going to overcome my fear unless I just do it. That's you know, and so that's why I'm here. I almost didn't come because of my financial reasons. You know, my husband was like, "No, we're going," and then I won a ticket, and that even solidified it even more. You know, so that was a sign. I need to go. I need to be here, and so I just love this community. I love the support that I have. It's just amazing, and I'm gonna cry if I keep talking, but I just wanted to just thank all of you, and like I said, I'm not gonna continue to let my fear get in the way. I'm gonna let it be my motivation to keep going no matter what.
That's right.
Hi, Doug. Doug, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, Holly.
Hi. Hi, Tara. Justin, I'm in the batter's box. Thank you. You helped me push through my fear and get up here. And I just want to keep it real. My husband is ready to be 100% on Purium. He's like done with his corporate job. He's sick of it. So I'm ready. This is my mission. I know if I stick with this team that I'm going to go far. And my goal is diamond. And that's my next step. So I just appreciate all of you. I feel like this is an extension of my family. I appreciate you all. You inspire me to do better, and I'm motivated. And I'm certain about my mission. I know that people need help, and they want to better their life, and I know that with this, they can. So I love you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
My wife said a few minutes ago, I hope that's the end of the line because I gotta go pee. The gentleman got up a few minutes ago and he says for the husbands to support the wives. Okay, but I'm gonna reverse that a little bit. I want the wives to also support the husbands. Okay? When I got into this, I got into it because my daughter said, you guys need this. I says, no, I don't. She goes through this long list of things that I have wrong with me. So maybe I do need it. And it's been amazing. But I've kind of shut my wife out of it a little bit. But as we go along, health changes. Now she is now really on board with this. And this is our first convention. I have 3 seconds to go, but I'm so glad that I got to put real people to the faces that I've been seeing and admiring so much. Yeah. And I thank you all.
Hello, everybody. Thanks to Rico, he called me out, and then of course Sonia comes and taps on my shoulder. So that's what uplines do, right? They motivate you. But I wanted to share, I was telling Justin, this weekend, what I see is unity. And as we know, unity is powerful. Like when the 5 Fabs sat up there and they were sharing, and they were all like, oh my gosh, Sonia, the business thing is so good. Like that's nowhere that there's not, that's like we're sharing with each other on like such a high level. And I think we take that for granted, at least I should say I take that for granted, and I don't want to do that anymore. And I think it's so rare, but I want to share that more with people because people don't have unity. And we have massive amounts of unity. That's what I saw this week, and that was my major takeaway. So yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Chuck. I'm Tara's other half. She told me to lag behind. She wanted her own time, so she had it. First of all, who doesn't want to go away for a weekend and spend it with nice people? Yeah. I mean, get used to it. You're all nice people. First thing that hits me is I'm starstruck. I mean, you're all on the other side of Zoom, right? There's Melissa. Where's Justin? Dougie Fresh. I got to meet Dougie Fresh. Come on. So I can go down the line. Tara's like, hi, I said, I know you, Tara. I've been seeing you for 3 years. You kind of know. My career has been in technology, sales, and marketing. Real simple. Marketing is building awareness. Selling is helping people get out of their own way. You've got to sell yourself first. Get out of your own way. And that's my biggest takeaway. When Sonia did her presentation, it's basic stuff, and she's done all the hard work. When Rod talked about duplicating, we all know what it means to duplicate, but the way he structured and shared the images of apples and seeds, just take that to heart. I'm telling you, we did. So I retired a couple of years ago. I had a saying, I just want to work with people I liked on things that I like to do. I've learned I like too many people because I'm doing too many things. So Tara doesn't even know. Some of those are going away. We're going all in because we're going to see you in November at Diamond.
Regina, step up. Make it loud. That helps.
Okay. I almost didn't come. I hadn't already bought the tickets, but I almost didn't come because I didn't think I mattered or it was worth it with all the stuff that had been going on. But I did matter. My voice mattered. That's right. Yeah. Somebody talked to me and let me know that my voice mattered and what I wanted mattered and what I believe in, because I knew that these products were good for me and I know that they're good for everybody else. Now, my verbiage may not always be right, but that's why I'm in this training, to make it right, to get it right. So I'm standing in front of you to be accountable.
Do it.
And so that's why I'm here, and the support of everybody here, sideline, upline, and all. I'm going to Green Diamond.
Hi, my name is Byron. I'm from Texas. Go Texas, right?
Where's your cowboy boots?
I left them at home. So this is my first convention. My lovely wife was just up here a second ago. But I was once told that big things happen at big events. Winners show up. Each and every last one of you here are winners. So the guy come up earlier talked about us husbands helping our wives. And I've seen all these wonderful couples with their husbands and their wives and still working together. I've always supported my wife in this business. We've been in this business since January. But now I'm not going to just support her, I'm going to be with her.
Yes.
Because, November, we're going to be here, man. So I love this business. I love Purium. Man, this is the best thing that ever happened. Our daughter introduced us to the business. And so me and my wife is going to take it. And thanks to Maury, she's an awesome person. We love you, Maury. And the whole team. And man, I love this company. I love every last one of you. And so everybody, let's go win. Be a win.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dave. Nice and loud.
Yeah, well, I wasn't planning to come, to be honest, but when I saw the incentive from Michelle in the chat, I say, oh, I will win this ticket. So first month didn't happen, second didn't happen, and then I just said the last one, I said, I have to work hard, and then I did it. I won the ticket. So then when I came here, many people were telling me, oh, Grace, how is yours? And that's such an inspiration for me. And I say, me? And I say, yes, you, with all those videos and talking and being consistent. So I remember what Carolina said, that it's not about if you rank or doesn't rank. It's showing up, being consistent, and sharing. That's it.
Thank you.
I was not gonna cry. I am only here because of Shelly and John and my Aunt Lorraine. Thank you. So, what I have taken away from this is I need to make my why bulletproof.
Yeah.
I cannot let fear and doubt and anything stop me from my why. And so I am completely ready to plant my orchard and make my business grow, and I will be here in November with Kara and Shelly and everybody else. But thank you, because this convention gave me my motivation to go and duplicate, and I'm going to duplicate Melissa and Shelly and Lorraine and everybody I see every week, and I am going to duplicate, and I will be here in November, so I will see y'all in a couple months.
I feel it's such a feeling that happiness this weekend has been
Yesenia, move up, speak up.
This weekend has been a transforming moment because I love the product since I tried them in December, and I started sharing, but I now that my husband's here, that made a big difference, because now he understands more of what I've seen since then. And for me, that has made me believe, watching you, hearing every one of you, that we are in the same, trying to do the same, sharing, because we know it's caring for people, and we care for a lot of people. We want to help as many as want to be helped. So listening to all that you have, to the progress that you've gotten to, and I see it possible for us too. And that has made a big impact. And hearing my husband say the same, that now he has not only a little more confidence to share, that working together as a couple, I see it possible to get to Green Diamond in November. So I'll tell you to continue on. Thank you all.
Okay, looks like we're done with the line. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you everyone for your shares. And is Michelle Boersma, Melissa, Nicole, if you can come up. If we could have the crowns come up to the front. Nicole's getting some kind of a treatment right now, but just to share some last few words with you. I love what Ann said, that she referenced her conversation with Leslie and got some real good, solid, tangible advice. Because the thing is, we want to see as many of you as possible in November, and we know that you want it, and you're excited right now, and you're inspired, and oh, Dominique, I didn't even know you were here. Come on up. I didn't see you. Are you willing to is your willing to as strong as your want to? Willing to be consistent, do the things, even on the days you don't feel like it, even when you feel discouraged, when the phone feels like it weighs 1,000 pounds, still picking that phone up and doing those things, inviting. You've got all the tools to do it. We would love to see this be the Diamond Club right here. That would be awesome.
That will be awesome.
Absolutely.
I was thinking about when you strike a match.
If you want to come up here, Michelle, that'd be awesome.
When you strike a match, that's what this has done for all of us this weekend, for everyone.
Yep.
It's like there's a clarity, and now there's motivation, there's excitement. But if you just lay the match down and walk away, what happens, right? So we got to feed the fire, you guys. When we leave here, it's messy, courageous action is what it's all about. So take all of this energy that you're feeling, don't leave it here, because we're gonna go back. We're immersed in this right now, but we're gonna go back to real life, and that's where it's gonna prove what we're made of as entrepreneurs and as business owners. So we've got this. We have the tools, we've got the potential, we've got the passion, we have each other, and let's be together in November.
So many takeaways and so much inspiration for all of us this weekend. For me, today, hearing from Carolina that she made it to its 2-star crown without even knowing how to invite or follow up, made me realize, like, we have the best training thanks to these ladies here every single week. So keep plugging in to the Zooms, and everybody here has so much potential, so let's do it.
Yes.
I feel like I'm losing my voice after this weekend. Can you guys hear me back there?
It's really good.
I just, I'm looking at this room, and my husband just walked in and walked out with my son. He goes, "What's going on? Like, why are there so many people?" I was like, "This is our team." And he's like, "That's half the conference." Like, can you imagine if we all start propelling what these ladies did and building our teams like this? We're gonna need like a whole convention center. Yeah. And I want that to be our goal, because imagine how many lives we can help. So I'm just looking at this room and I'm like just seeing how big this is. We have to scream for people to hear us. I'm so excited. So I want everybody to go home, make it a goal. How many brand partners do you want for August?
I want to hear that. I want to see a show of hands. How many do you want? How many are we getting? I'm going to go for 5. That's a great goal.
That sounds awesome.
20 sounds better, but let's say reasonable 5. How many people's lives are you going to change? Okay. Challenge. So for the month of August, we're going to at least a minimum of 5. Okay? And I want to hear about them.
Okay,
and if you need
Nicole.
my help, I'm here. I'll talk to anybody. You know I love talking.
Yes.
Okay? And I had a lot of people ask about the eyes, and I know I wanted to spend the weekend. I literally should have just set up a booth outside and just had people go through. If you go to my website, 3 Sprouts Holistic, you can go to my courses. If you type in Purium Family as the discount code, you can watch all my courses because I want everybody to look at each other's eyes. The reason I'm sharing this for free with you guys is because when people go on ULT, their eyes change, and it's amazing. So you go click on my courses, 3sproutsholistic.com, type in Purium Family, no spaces, that's your code, and you can geek out on all the eyes. You are going to be having conversations with people about their poop. You're going to look and you're like, are you constipated? Because you're going to see that in their eyes. I'm sorry. But enjoy it, geek out with me, get people on ULT, and you're just going to see how clear their eyes are. It's amazing. So here you go. I'll put it in the chat, 3sproutsholistic.com.
Is that free? They put Purium Family
Yeah,
in?
of course.
That
I
is
got you guys.
so
Thank you.
generous.
To Tara's point about unity, that's generosity, and you know, Nicole's new. Like, this is not her downline for the most part here.
Well, I
there's
want to
no
talk.
ego.
Let me. When I got into iridology and somebody asked me, Anthony, where are you? Hi. He's like, how did you shift gears from doing these iridology consults to like dropping that? December. I stopped seeing clients entirely. I was just like, I'm not doing that. Purium is helping more people in less time. They're saving more money. Their eyes are changing. I'm not going to, in good faith, throw people through these consults that take a lot of my time too, because I can help more people.
Yep.
So this is why I'm sharing it with you guys, because you know you guys are my family, and I want you guys to be able to look at other people and look at your own eyes and geek out over them, and look at your spouses and see like what's going on. Because, and I mean, Bernard Jensen was good friends of Dave. This is what brought me into this business, is being able to geek out on eyeballs. So now we have a whole eye geek family. Dr. Bernard Jensen is the founder of iridology, and he was one of Dave's best friends.
Yeah.
And mentors. And so some of these products, the energetics, I think came from him, right? The formulation. So this is very passionate to me, and this is why I went full throttle into Purium. And it was
Question,
easy to
Nicole,
do.
if we look for iridologists, will they, chances are, know who Bernard Jensen
Oh, yeah.
was?
Yes. He's the
So
pioneer.
That's
Yes.
a common thread, you guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you friends with Bernard Jensen?
I want to thank everyone so much for making the sacrifice of coming here. I think we can all agree that it was worth it. We've all learned something. We've gotten closer to the community, and that's what this is all about. We all strengthen each other, and we all support each other. So if at some point in your journey moving forward, you're trying to get help, but your upline mentor's not quite there for you, that's okay, because guess what? They have an upline mentor, and they have an upline mentor, and there's no shortage of support, and there's no excuse. Sometimes people fall off. That's life. Will they come back? We hope so. But if they don't, that's okay. We're gonna go to those who are producing, those who are showing up, those who are on the Zooms, because we are a family, we're a team, we're all here to support each other. And we need to lead by example, because this is a business of monkey see, monkey do. If we show up, they'll show up. If we show up with our camera on, even better. They'll show up with their camera on. It shows that you're really plugged in. So take the training that you learned today, share this with everyone. Don't prejudge. Don't get your feelings hurt if you hear no. I said no. Probably most of you said no initially, let's be real. Rose, how many years? 7?
How long have you been in California?
18? I mean, all of us here, we needed many, many exposures. But guess what? Every time you get a no, that strengthens your skill set. Think of every single pro athlete. How many shots do they need to make to become pro? You know, how many, I'm not good with the analogies, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you have to make a lot of shots to become the best. Picking up that phone, the more you do it. The reason I can say this in my sleep is because I do it constantly. I don't even think about it. Is it scary at first? Maybe, but the more you do it, it becomes second nature. So take the lessons that you learned, let's practice them. Get with your upline mentor, the one that's really working the business, the one that's inspiring you. Give them your goal. They will be so happy if you give them your goal, and they will hold you accountable because they want you to succeed. All right, that's what I
So
got.
the saying is, what is the saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, sports quote. And you have a 0% chance if you don't take the shot. It's guaranteed you're not going to win if you don't take the shot.
I also love that Kobe Bryant is known for missing more shots than anyone in history, yet he is the GOAT. So you have to pick up the phone. You have to have those conversations.
And people, just talking about the phone, people love getting phone calls now. They answer the phone because nobody's calling them. Everybody's texting. Everything's very impersonal. Things going to AI now even. So when you make a phone call, you're the anomaly. And they actually appreciate it. Yeah. Or they'll call you back if you leave a message.
It's true.
Personal touch. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much.